are now tuned in to the Free Play Media Podcast Network.
We are live. It's Chris Denman, Travis Terrell, and we've got a very special two guests in today. They're at Helium Comedy Club all weekend long here in St. Louis. You guys got to go check them out. Our man Rodman, winner, last comic standing. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Chris?
Yeah.
You can't, Chris. Travis is black.
Yeah,
Chris.
Yeah, you need to go by it.
Travis.
Let's get into this real quick.
Yes.
So Travis uses a show name. He uses his middle name, so he's Travis Terrell. Don't you feel like we would have more urban cred if he was Terrell Travis? It throws people off.
Terrell is. We know what Terrell is. That's all. That's your grandmama and them. Yeah, that's old school
you see
black
Travis
right
and Chris, and you're like,
because I didn't know. I never go do research. I just come in. I like to be cold.
Yeah,
I like to be a first meeting and say who is who. And Travis came around. I said Travis. Okay.
And to be fair, Chris can go both ways
Chris
too.
Go black,
That's true.
Chris is universal.
I like to keep people confused. And then who else do we have here?
That's my man opening act, Mark Henderson.
What's up, Mark?
Chicago,
what's up,
man?
How are you, man?
Man, happy to be here.
Doing
Helium
good.
Comedy Club all weekend. We having a ball. We had a great time last night, and the rest
It's
of
a
the
great
weekend
club,
gonna be dope.
man. It's fun. You get to buy jeans at the mall and then have some laughs.
There you go. I said it's all about those kiosks.
Is that in your contract?
Yeah. You got
the Sunglass Hut has to be near
I like
the
mall
entrance.
clubs. Yeah, it ain't quite the Sunglass Hut, but we do have sunglasses. 2 for $20 is not the same as the Sunglass Hut. Yeah, that's a little different right there. They're not doing that kind of deal at the Sunglass Hut.
It'll be a good weekend here in St. Louis, man.
These ain't Ray-Bans. These are my man.
So we were speaking about that. We were talking about that. D.C. Curry, a mentor of yours. We had a blast whenever he came in here, and he brought B.T. Kingsley with him. And I was speaking to the fact that I think you're trying to fuck with us a little bit here and throw us for the okie doke, because I bet Mark's really talented, but at first I thought he was your assistant or some kind of a management person.
Right, I look like that.
He does, because he wears glasses. He does look like he can do your taxes as well and start your shirt.
I'm the accountant.
Listen, man.
That was my accountant. Just in case. Taxes are serious, people.
Accountant that's terrible in math.
Travis, did you tell him we're going to pay him? What the hell?
Oh, man. God.
Very funny cat, Mark Henderson, out of Chicago, man.
Very nice.
So I knew him a long time. He used to had another name. He was a little cute.
Please,
he was a little cute when I first met. Yeah. Then he went back to government. He went back to his guy. So you're going to need your government. You're not going to make it as
I cannot get rid of that name. Cannot get rid of it.
Yeah, but so he's a very funny man. So you come to my show, he opens you up, man. He the appetizer. He like them little Jimmy Nick's biscuits bread thing they bring to the table. Yeah, them things at the beginning. Yeah. Then I come out and entree you. That's how we do it. So that's how we do it.
Yeah, well, enough about the appetizer then.
Yes, sir.
So you came up from Atlanta.
And I started in Atlanta, so DC seen him.
He's a damn farmer, like a real life farmer.
Yeah, played minor league baseball.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's
On
an
the
accomplished
construction
man.
company?
Yeah, on construction company. So
He was rich before comedy.
So
crazy.
but told me seen him like maybe 3-4 years right before the last comedy stand, and we did a show in Dallas in Mesquite, Texas.
Yeah.
And he said, man, I've been betting on you now. I'm still betting on you. and then he said, but I had got big. I was out of shape, big. And he said, you got to get that weight off, you know. You got to get that weight off. He said, I'm betting on you, but you got to get that weight off. And I got that weight. I heard him. I said, I got to get that weight off.
Is D.C. Curry my great aunt?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good D.C. Curry, but that's my. I'm not an impression fan, but to me that's what it sounds like in my ear. You gotta get that weight off. You gotta get that weight off.
I feel like anytime I go to a family event, like, gained a little weight this year, huh? Yeah, so you got a D.C. Curry looking out for you.
He's looking out for me.
Yeah, at least shows he cares.
I wasn't the guy he remember. So I hadn't seen him in a while. He said, "Hey, what you been doing now? You been eating?"
But that had to feel good, though, to have a guy like DC Curry come down and go, "Hey, man, I love your comedy. I know you're going to go some places. Here's what. Let me do what I can to help."
Yeah, and we was going to see Steve Harvey that night. So we did our show, and then we went to see Steve, and he was the same way, man. Get your business together. So they gave me little nuggets. Yeah.
I've noticed we've had a few conversations. We had our SJ in recently, and I've noticed there's a community that builds up as soon as guys get to a certain point in their career where the Steve Harvey types and the DC Curry types come along and try to play a mentor. What types
would that be,
right?
Travis?
What's that?
What types would that be?
It seems like they reached out to the brothers to make sure they are.
I got to follow along.
But not from. I know he don't know. We're not going to tell too much about the meetings.
What meetings?
Don't tell about the meetings. You always think about meetings.
But I've noticed that. I mean, these guys are. To a degree, I don't know how far they reach back, but they seem to, when they see guys come along, they're more than happy to help them, not only maybe with what they need to do on the stage, but also business-wise. So
yeah, just like we was in New York last week, Caroline's, and George Wallace came through.
Wow.
And gave me some little nuggets, some little jewels to go on. You know, he still had his pad with him, still writing jokes. So I was like, you keep your pad with you? Yeah, keep your pad with him all the time. So
that's great.
Wow.
So don't let them ideas get away. So you always got to, it's people went before us.
Of course.
So you always got to revere that and say, hey, what did you do? Because I ain't going to put color, I'm going to put anybody who make it to any level of success.
Right.
You had to have a few failures and different things happen along the way to say, hey, you know what? If you don't do this, you might can go here. If you don't do this, so it's always got here people when they give me little nuggets to go on.
Right.
So yeah, but you still got to blaze your own way though.
Mark, is he throwing you nuggets?
Oh, y'all always throw some nuggets. I'm learning a lot.
That's who I am. I gotta get some nuggets.
I don't want these chicken nuggets.
I don't want these. I got some.
He gave me like
I got to get rid of these. I got fresh nuggets.
He done gave me like 4 books to read.
Look at you.
You gotta share
Telling me
them.
to take acting classes, everything.
Nice. When they get successful, they hoard the information. Why you want to make my journey rough too?
Right. No.
Why you want me to struggle too?
Like, damn, can I get a little chapter?
Right. So people want you to go to, but everybody's struggle is different. So
right.
If you learn something, hey, each one teach one. I'm supposed to share that little information.
That's a way to be. That has to be tough too, because even though you've been in stand up and you work your ass off to do what you're doing, say you do something like you go on and win Last Comic Standing,
right.
You're gonna have some attention from some people that maybe don't always have the best intentions or that aren't going to work the same way that you did too. How is it dealing with, I mean, maybe people that weren't paying attention when you were like, I'm here, I'm funny, it's only $5 to see me now, it's going to be 30 in a year.
Yeah.
I mean, how have you dealt with that personally?
I mean, because
you know it's there, right?
And you're building a team, because some people, when something's hot, let me get a little taste of that right there.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm always looking for the people who's down for the when it ain't hot, when we gotta work, when we gotta dig in and plant some more. Who are those people gonna be? So and they weed themselves out. So you find the people who get on and just because it's hot and it's popping, and then you find those people who like, nah, I'm in it for the long run. I'm going where you going. So, so I've whittled those people out, and I got some soldiers now.
Nice.
Yeah.
They
do come. They do come. Oh man, they the worst. They do.
It's just you see it, whether it's the little cool things we've done or what. It's always funny when you see that text buzz. And you see the name, you're like, that's coincidence.
Yeah. So and some people tell you I'm just,
and that's fine too. I mean, if they want, that's how they want to go. Just they're not going to go as far.
It's just not going. I have been doing comedy 19 years before I won that.
Right.
Yeah. That's
right.
So that's what I mean.
I was overnight sensation, but not really overnight. There was a lot of overnight.
Right. There was 2 decades of overnights.
There you go. So you get that break and that boost, and it just boosts you. That's all I call it a launching pad. So it's like my introduction. I've been introduced to America now.
Right.
So we build from there, because you're gonna have those people who just fanatic. I see you on last time. I love you. But they don't understand what I do.
Right.
So you got to come see me live.
Right.
And you say, oh, he does. He got a whole nother thing, because you just see a little snippet.
Right. Yeah.
On TV live.
And that's what I've actually wanted to know, as far as you've been doing comedy so long before Last Comic Standing. I look at Last Comic Standing almost like when guys get into the home run derby derby or the 3-point shooting contest where sometimes they change their shot. What they don't shoot like that in the game. Yeah. They switch their swing up for the derby or for their tournament. And then when you did you have to adjust for the show from what you were normally used to doing with your comedy?
Of course, because I'm long-winded. I'm a storyteller. This podcast is perfect for me. I like to talk it out, sound it out, and get some syllables in.
And they just want we need a solid 2-3 minutes.
Solid 2-3 minutes, so you have to shave. So I learned to work a different way, and I learned about words you can say and different lawyer thing. You can't talk about this company because a lawyer gets
wow.
So they take a little bit out here, so you have to learn different ways to do it. So I just picked one subject matter and boom, because I give you 9 punches in one joke anyway. So
right,
boom, 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 and that was my formula. So
now, when you had to get back on the road again after last Comic Exam, did you have to change it up again?
Of course.
They don't want that neutered bullshit.
They want that. They want the long form. They're here for the long form.
Right.
So you had to switch it back up because you're doing longer shows. So and that, we went on a tour right after that. So like first night on tour, I didn't supposed to do 20 minutes, but I ended up doing 45 because I was caged in so long. Like no, right? We have to pay the theater if you go that long. Insurance, so cut that down, man. Cut that down. Cut it down.
Oh my God! You mentioned a theater too, and you've done all sides, especially. I mean, just again in that length of a career. Which, by the way, you look like you're 26.
I'm doing all right, man. Thank you, Mama, Daddy.
Right. I'm 17 years old. That's how quickly we age, man. Yeah, it's a rough go.
The full bill. That's what I'm saying.
Right. What do you prefer? You prefer Helium Comedy Club this weekend, obviously. Yeah. But there's a difference. If you do a theater show, I feel like people maybe sit back a little more. Tonight, people are going to be looking forward, like, all right, what do you got? Kind of licking their chops a little more.
What do you notice? Theater show is more, we come to see the show. Everything is,
we're going to relax. We're going to have a good time.
We good.
Yeah.
A club is more stuff going on. We got a waitress there. We got a DJ booth. We got a lot of movement. We got, I don't know this person next to me, so it's a lot of stuff going on. But I enjoy the club because you go build at the club, then you take your people to the theater.
Yeah.
So I build at the club. That's my sparring session. I got to go far, and then we have the prize fight at the theater. But
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, so you got to go in the club and do it.
Mark, what are lobbies of community colleges like?
Mark, you got to get his ass. I know, Mark. Get his ass. Let me say, the Cubs came down here to St. Louis.
Chicago representing.
No, we just mad at Chicago.
No playoff.
I'm from Chicago, so go Cubs.
You should have saw that coming, Mark.
I'm so happy to be out of them. Let me just say that. I love the theater shows and things like that. Makes me be like, this is where I need to be. This is what my stand-up is made for. So I'm loving that. That's why I appreciate the cat taking me on the road and let me experience this stuff. Because once you do it, you just realize, okay, I can do this, and this is what my future holds. So.
You get to kind of kick off some of the bullshit you were feeling.
Y'all didn't do no air in here. Y'all just said no. We're not going to do no air today. We're going to close the shades.
We don't want you to. Man,
we're going to let the sun in.
And he wouldn't even
Taco Bell over there.
So we put on a comedy show last night. We've had about 30 meetings this week, and we do the morning show here. We have. He's not going to believe. We usually record in a state-of-the-art, insane studio that people are like, okay, all right, and then we're back here in the sun. We're in the sunroom today.
Okay, yeah. It's a sun.
Rodman comes to town. We get the sunroom.
Like I wore my short sleeves. Trying to leather today. Not a good idea.
No.
So let's toast it.
Thank you for remaining very entertaining during despite the sweat in your eyes.
Yeah, it's hot in here. It's moist, people. It's moist. Damn walls sweating.
For both of you, here's my next question: as far as how has the city that you grew up in, you guys grew up in a series big cities, Chicago and Atlanta. How have they groomed you for not only the business but groomed your material that you present on the stage?
I grew up comedy wise in Atlanta, but my hometown is a smaller area, Villa Rica, Georgia. So I got
what Georgia?
Villa Rica, man. The city of
what'd you call me?
That sounds like a very southern city.
It's very southern. Don't you mistake it. It might be a Klan rally on Saturday. It might be. I don't know. It might be. I seen a few growing up.
That's great.
No, man, it's those the roots though. So I got city and country in me. So I can I'm a storyteller, so all those stories come from the South and the country. Well, your raising process is going to groom you. So that's why each one tell your story, man. And then that's how we get to know you. So.
When you jumped on the comedy scene in Atlanta, how competitive was it? I mean, because there's so many great acts, so many great comedians come out of that city. How difficult was it or did it maybe the competition or that there were so many guys around you that were so good, did that essentially feed your fire and keep you?
Yeah, because those Tuesday nights were hot. Earthquake was when I first started. Earthquake was the host on Tuesday night, packed house, and he comes in late, so the show. People are in a frenzy. He comes in, and he used to do a thing. The DJ, they be playing music, and he just hit the DJ with like, cut that off. Quake is in the building. So yeah, man, he would go up, and we would have to sign up for open mics, but he wouldn't go by the list. He just go by his feel. So he'd go up and do 45-hour blazing hot material. And then it's like, who here tonight? Who? Look. That's my man. Come on, man, you next. Get my man up here. Yeah, he would throw the list away, so you just had to be there and like, it don't matter what number you are, you just got to be there.
You better be ready.
You got to be ready. And then like, I got to follow that. So it made you strong because you could get booed on Tuesday. So you had to be strong.
Right. And you got a huge check for showing up to do that, right?
Not at all. -0. I was actually in the hole with last month trying to get there.
Better hope they don't hit you with that 2-drink minimum, right?
There you go. So now he would always say, if you do bad, okay, you got to go pay. You're not ready. You masquerading as a comedian. You're not ready yet.
Wow. So that's the only way to do it, though, because if you're going to call yourself a comic, you better be ready for every fucking possible issue.
Everything. And then after you do that on Tuesday, we would go over to a club called 5 by 9. Bruce was the host of this club.
Yeah.
Craziness in this club, so you could get booed. They would play a song like if you did bad. Bruce would tell the DJ to play a song. It was called "Get That Bitch, Man, Get That Bitch, Man." And the whole crowd was like, "Get That Bitch, Man." Yeah.
Did he ever hit that song for you?
I never got "Get That Bitch, Man," but I seen a lot of people get that bitch, man.
So it's not bad enough that the crowd's not feeling your shit. Right. It's not bad enough that the host's not feeling your shit. We're gonna add a song, a soundtrack to your shitty ass set.
An anthem for your depression.
Bullet shots at you.
Oh my God!
You get sprayed off the cake. So that's, if you can make it do that, you are not a comedian.
St. Louis and Chicago, somebody would have called the police. So they're like, "Oh, it's happening."
So God, I'm just trying to envision that. So did guys ultimately end up coming back? Those who got the "Get That Bitch, Man" who got shot up?
Of course they did. Some people would look forward to getting that bitch, man. Because they knew it was only a matter of time before boom, and then the music gonna come on. So their whole goal was not to get that bitch, man.
That's the way to do it.
That's man. That's M-A-N-E, man. Get that bitch, man.
Absolutely. So let's talk some more about
real fast on the Chicago comedy scene. It was also dope because we had some dope comedians come out of Chicago. Like when I first came into the game, Deion Cole was the first person that gave me the mic.
Oh, wow.
D-Ray doing the scene. Corey Holcomb, Damon Williams.
D-Ray's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Tackling Muhammad. Like, everybody. And Tony Schofield.
You're naming guys who are, like, vicious on stage. Like, guys, when they get the mic, they explode. How is working that scene in the shower?
It's amazing because you have to go up after these cats. They just destroyed it. And I'm like brand new, but it prepares you. Like, when you don't understand why you're here, like how precious this is. When you go on the road, then you're killing it, and you're just thinking like, this is easy.
Right.
Like, I'm in LA right now. I just moved to LA, and the comedy circuit out there is like actors trying to be comedians. We've been through the fire of real comedy shows. Like he said, I saw 559. I never performed there. I came like just when it was ending, and like he said, like they were not there to laugh. If you did good at 559, you was a real comedian.
Wow,
that's
a real deal.
When I go home at night and I see my wife now, she's like, "Hi, did you make it out tonight?" I said, "Babe, I made it out."
That's dope. Okay. So they didn't shoot your bitch up?
No,
they did not.
Right, you ain't get shot tonight.
Yeah, I didn't get shot tonight or nothing. Nobody died. Yeah, it was a rough club though, man.
Good God.
But it made you strong though. It made you strong. So I can go anywhere and say I'm good.
Where are you guys working in LA when you're out there? If you're not on the road, what are the clubs you hit?
My time now is mostly on the road, but I go down to Hermosa Beach, a comedy man. You was talking earlier about my man Ian Baggs.
He's that's his home place.
That's his home.
Big
So
fan,
best crowd work guy. Laugh Factor. I used to do Chocolate Sundays with those guys. Comedy Union is a cool club over off Pico and La Brea is a cool spot. So when I get a chance, I go visit. But now since I won a show, I'm out.
You're everywhere.
Yeah. So when I get in, is a meeting, audition, something trying to create some stuff so I can get on TV.
Right.
Yeah. So
I would imagine now, considering that, and we've noticed this as far as how comedy can be cyclical, but you're now. There was a moment probably in your life where you said, I'm doing stand-up I'm doing comedy. Mm-hmm. And there are people who are around you, probably care for you, probably like, I don't know how that's going to work for you as far as making a living. But now here we are, 2017. Netflix is releasing new comedy specials almost every Friday.
Yeah.
There's a platform for everyone now if you're in comedy. If you're a comedian right now, and especially where you guys currently are, could be a better time. How does it feel right now to be in the middle of what many consider comedy's perfect storm as far as being able to not only get your material out there, but find a new audience essentially around the globe?
Yeah, you do your homework, man. yeah, but no, it is, because it is a good time to be in comedy. I was telling people, I say it's like a little nice little wave. So you got and you got so many avenues to get you funny. Like I'm from the stand up, the stage, the stool, and the microphone, talking to the people. Right. But you got cats who get their fun out on YouTube or Instagram. So it's a different way to get your fun out. So if you moving to people, because I mean we're in these times, man, that is everybody. But so we're like the little truth sayers that come through and ease the storms a little bit, pot the water, and say, hey, let's tell you something.
You really are. I mean, I think now more than ever, I think, and I've always said this because I've always had such a large admiration for the art, is that comedians play superheroes now, considering that, again, everyone is at each other's throat, everyone's tight and tense, and so when comedians like you guys, when you especially coming to St. Louis, now more than ever, we need that. We need that. Somebody to massage.
They're not doing that this weekend at the mall. I'm going to be there this weekend at the mall. There will not be any protesters at the mall this weekend. Nothing but laughs and funny. That's right. Yeah.
Rodman.
Yeah. I'm taking over the mall this weekend. Galleria. No marches, no protesters. We only laughing this weekend. None of that.
And you don't have to out anybody, or maybe you think it's funny too, Mark. So when you get out, you're just new to LA. First of all, what clubs are you working? And then, did you notice anyone that had a big name that you're kind of like, this is what you're bringing for 20 minutes? Like, where you're kind of like, oh, this is your version of stand-up? Guy who's maybe a professional fighter at one point, or maybe was a TV person? I don't know.
I'm not going to say any names. But I have seen a couple of cats, like, you got your own TV show, and I'm watching you perform, like, oh, my God. Like,
oh, man.
This is how you get famous out here. Like, you're famous. So
why do you hate Jerry Seinfeld? Chris tweeted out he hates Jerry Seinfeld.
I was trying to get him to say something.
I can't say anything.
Beast though. That's that L.A., New York. It's just a different beast.
Yes. Because people may not be there for real stand-up, too.
Right.
Like
you might have an agent say, hey, go on stage until we can get you some
Tell a couple stories.
Tell a couple stories, let people see you. So it's not more about what's in. A lot of times it's just what's out.
Oh, okay.
So true. It's so true, man.
Nobody cares what's in. We just get what's out. So.
Well, you'll see that with people that have, maybe, we'll just say younger stand-up careers. They'll go on after they have a successful TV show, they can maybe do a theater tour.
Of course.
And it's not really stand-up, it's a night with, is what you would think.
But it's just like those YouTube stars, anybody else. My daughter, she's 13. I don't know these people.
Right.
They have a huge following. And they at a mall somewhere. She's like, oh, Daddy, this is Courtney or whoever. I don't know this guy. Okay, they is over there, but I'm not waiting in the YouTube line. I'm not going to I'm going to walk this mall out. You go over there and stand in line. I'm not going to do it.
We'll see what happens with that. Man, that's wild. So, from the time on Last Comic Standing, that's obviously helped. It's a nice credit to have. Where do you want to go with your next endeavor involving TV, movies, whatever else?
Everything. I want to be a multimedia guy. So I did a little radio. So I enjoy this platform. We working on. I'm a sports guy too. I like sports. So we working on.
That gives you such an advantage too if you're into sports, because your talent and performance level is here, whereas a journalist or someone who's only that is going to be here. And if you can apply some of that sports knowledge into your performance aspect, then it's just, you'll kill it.
Boom. Well, that's what
right.
Do you
want me to represent you?
Yeah, thank you, Chris. Don't tell the people what I'm trying to do. That's what I need. Spokespeople. I need spokespeople.
I'm telling you, man. People,
you my Jake. I need a Jake. People gonna be my Jake.
People in TV on sports stuff.
Take your time, people.
People are in big trouble whenever they realize that you can absolutely apply comics or performers to where you would have journalists or someone hosting a TV as we go to a more entertainment-driven society. You know what I mean? It's like, no. He's a performer.
And we can move the needle.
Yeah, absolutely.
Than the guy who, and I respect you, went to school and got all the knowledge, but you ain't been in, you don't know. You don't know like I know. I know how to talk to that dude just sitting on the couch right there.
You could do 10 minutes if somebody makes a facial expression a certain way. For real.
So just development, man. So acting, definitely. I just told them we heard they're doing Coming to America 2 coming in. That was one of my favorite movies. So I claimed it in the car when I heard it on the radio. I said, I'm going to be in Coming into America 2. So mark that down. I said it here first. Coming to America 2.
So We Are Live.
Man is going to be in that movie.
There is something known as the We Are Live bump. So good for you. You're going to get, and it's not an STD.
It's
bump. Something it'll boost. It'll boost.
Okay. All right. So there it is then. We putting it out there. Speaking and claim it. That's what it says. Claim it. Yeah. Claim it. Yeah. All right.
Coming to America 2, as far as obviously you would love to be in the movie, are you excited for the idea of such a classic being made now as a sequel to a classic?
It could be wrong. It could be a timetable is important. So, but they say Eddie gonna be involved. So
if Eddie's involved, I feel confident that he
ain't gonna put it on. He has
what the hell in the last 20 years would say that him being involved is going to help it?
I would trust Eddie more than anyone else. Put it that way.
And that's his baby. That's his baby.
You think he'll straighten up for that one?
I think Eddie's fine. I think
Eddie was good in Dreamgirls.
He was very good. Yeah, I think
Jimmy got sold.
James with James.
Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got sold.
Yeah, I think. Man,
but I seen a movie. What was that movie I seen? He was taking care of a little white girl.
He got an independent movie.
Mr. Church. Something Church.
Yeah, he took the check on that one.
He took. He tried to. And that's the thing. My thing is, I think it would be great. I would be interested to see how the comedians that he brings in for that film, there's going to be some egos in that room, and I'm curious to see Eddie navigate that.
Okay,
because Eddie is in everyone's circles is at the top.
He's in my Rushmore. He on the him.
There's one person I do want to see in that movie that's a comedian that I think would be perfect, and that's like Michael Blackston.
Michael Blackston would be.
Oh yeah, you gotta have
African.
You gotta have that. Yeah, that's good.
I just love. I'm like you. I love the Coming to America.
Okay, you know what? I thought you were Michael Blackston. That's Michael. African king of comedy.
He's good for that.
Yeah. I would like to interject. If somebody saying that on your live,
that's me. That's all me.
Okay.
I just hope. I just love the movie.
But I mean, they did Bad Boy 2 was decent, good,
right.
But I don't like when a whole gap. It's been a while, so
26 years. 26.
It's been a really long time.
So it'll be 27 years. I think they want to drop it.
But it's probably going to be the children of the children.
That would be smart.
Zamundan children. Zamundan children. Little Zamundan children. At least and Eddie had some children.
See, now there you go.
Yeah. So they like the grandparents now with children.
Right.
I think you're angling for a writing credit now, too.
Mark, did you see that?
Yeah,
the bump, the We Are Live.
That's right, man.
I
got you, man.
Bump. Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
I'm looking out.
I'm going to get your number. I need you. You are my Jake. You're my Jake.
They got me a Jake.
You're my Jake.
You think, I was going to say, you think just random Canadian comics do podcasts with guys in St. Louis? There's something special here, man.
You from Canada?
What's that? No.
Ian Bagg
does the show with me.
It's
not just because I'm so hilarious. That's obvious that's not the case.
I see it.
There's something. There's something going on. Yeah.
It's inside.
Travis, he's trying to steal me, man.
Watch out. He needs to go on the road. He needs to go on the road.
I don't want to be an agent.
Yeah, I'll be your new black guy.
I don't want to be an agent. I just want to go on the road with comics and stare at club promoters and management whenever they say stupid shit that's not right. And I want to go, let's go talk. Let's go
you
talk.
Be that guy.
You think my guy is stupid, but that's not happening here. Don't you know that? Whenever you see that somebody's talking to you like they think you're kind of dumb, it's kind of fun if you give them rope and let them go. That's what I do. Do you call them immediately, or what do you do?
I got to say it.
Do you bring it up immediately?
Because sometimes we don't need to go no further with the conversation.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's a character flaw. Because I enjoy them lying more.
No, I do that on stage sometimes. I just gotta. I'll say it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we probably ain't gonna go no further with this conversation.
A rare earnest moment.
Let's not waste each other's time. Let's not do that. So I'm not a people time. I do me.
That's good, man.
Right. If you do you well, and we have chemistry well, we'll do it. But if it don't work, I flee. I just go on with my life because I don't have time.
Because you're smart and you got to keep moving forward.
I got to keep moving. I ain't got time to be worried about what you get to and what you like and all that. I ain't got time for that. So either we gonna do it or we ain't. That's it.
He's 23 years old and he's just smart.
Yeah. I got an old soul. That's what I say. I'm one of them babies that been here before. You don't have a baby. That baby been here before.
The black Benjamin Button.
He don't age.
Never. Not once. Oh, man.
So blessings. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. So what do we need to look out for?
Look out Helium this weekend, man. Special in 2018 coming to the people. They've been asking me, but I'm a perfectionist in a weird kind of way, so it take a while putting a special together, like sequencing an album. So I had to find some people who remove myself. I had to remove myself because I got a lot of stuff to say.
Yeah.
But you had to remove yourself and get somebody like you and look at it and sequence it and say, hey, this is what we're gonna do. So that's coming in 2018.
Nice.
And we're working on like I said, I'm a fantasy football guy. So we're working on like a podcast with the dude who did the league, Steve Riz something.
He's been on the show.
I can't say his last name, but
really nice guy.
Okay, so we working on we got the same management,
fun.
so we working on a little.
That'd be great.
That'd be real fun.
Yeah. So that and acting opportunities, man. So looking to develop some the Rod Man show.
We'll call Eddie. We'll call
Eddie. Put a call in.
Hey, look, man, we got this up and coming comedian we know.
He's a young guy.
No. Yeah, I'm a rookie in all that, and acting and all that. That's why I say that's their crap. Now stand up, I feel like I can go toe to toe with anybody who step on that deck.
Nice.
Yeah,
you gotta have
the acting nowadays. I got to. You teach me some things over here,
right?
But stand up, I'm a beast.
I don't know if we can go any better than that.
They do better.
Guys, thanks so much for coming in. Mark, you got anything we need to check out online?
Where's
this film feed
he's
going?
Doing Jackson and Hewitt tax returns. So get your taxes ready for the new season.
Hey, I'm in LA right now, so I'm starting over, but it's a quicker path.
Hey, good for you, man. Keep it up. You guys come back anytime. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
We'll catch you
again. Get this air conditioner next time.
Next time, we'll have you at the nice studio, I promise. Okay. My gosh. Yeah, that's Chris Denman, Travis Terrell. It's We Are Live.
We Are Live.
All right.